Let me catch my breath, okay, let's hit 'em. While I show these brothers how to let her like talking in rhythm. Talking in rhythm.
Welcome to another episode of Talking in Rhythm. I'm Chuck the Barber. I'm here with the crew. We got Vanity missing today. She has some personal business to take care.
I'm about to say, I'm not Vanity and Sanity.
I thought that's what you about to say.
Yeah, that's what I was like, that ain't
We got
me.
Vanity to my left.
Yeah, I am not. It's your girl Carmen Keys.
Body the beast. Every beauty need a beast.
There it is. There it is. So
Man.
what's going on, man? What you want to get right into it? I know you do.
So look, hold on though. Before we get into like the topics, I have a fun fact. Do you know that on average, the average person makes around 35,000 decisions a day?
On average.
On average,
35?
35,000.
I can't even think of 3 things I decided on today.
If I could
Well,
just get $1 for everyone.
You decided to take a shower or not take a shower, right?
Okay, that's one.
Right? You decided whether you use soap or not, right? All of those like things that we do unconsciously, like are decisions,
Even if it's not rehearsed, routine.
even if it's not routine.
It's
Isn't that
muscle
interesting?
memory. You just do
Yeah.
it without thinking about it.
Yeah.
So there's
but
not a decision. I already.
they are because it's an option. You can still not do it, right?
Okay, so.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So getting out the bed, not getting out the bed.
Yeah.
break it down.
Making up your bed, not making up your bed, ironing your clothes,
35,000. I don't think.
wearing
So when I
deodorant,
laid in
not
the
wearing.
bed all day, you still think I made 35,000, even
Probably.
10,000 decisions that day?
Probably because you were probably thinking about things
You probably
Right?
thought about getting up that many times. But
Right?
Like, nah, I'ma
Literally.
stay here. Nah, just like,
and probably thought about
like I'm home.
calls, be
Should I
like,
get up and
oh,
eat?
well, should I answer that or not?
I
I
made
ain't gonna
one
answer
decision. I
that.
woke up and said, I'm not leaving this bed.
And that was it. Your brain,
That was it.
your brain just shut off.
Didn't even cross my mind. Shower didn't even cross my mind. Eating, if I get out to eat, nope, didn't cross my mind.
Nothing.
I'm telling
You
you,
didn't
my
watch
mama
no
got
TV,
into
no
it.
no
Like,
nothing.
my mama came and brought me food. I'm talking about back when I was sick. I knew I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't get out the bed that whole week.
Oh well, I think that's different.
I didn't
when you
make
sick. 'cause your-
3,000 decisions the whole week. But now that's crazy. I don't even think they did, but that's crazy. I mean, your mind always working.
Always. I don't think we like be realizing like how much our mind just constantly moves. Like I think like some people say that they have like insomnia or can't sleep at night is because like your brain can't shut off.
That's why they give you that shit that cuts your brain. What's that shit called again? What is it? Ambient?
Oh, they still give that out?
Yeah, it's a prescription.
See, you just
Oh.
proved my point because, a lot of people be like, oh, you don't go to work, you don't know work. I like, shit, I work mentally.
Yeah,
And now I'm going to tell them, nigga, I just made 35,000 decisions today. Don't tell me nothing about hard work. You just threw a 500 boxes, nigga. I made 35 conscious decisions.
No,
nigga.
for real.
That's what ambient do though. It shuts down like it
Mm.
keeps you from thinking so much.
Because mental exhaustion to me can be worse than physical
I won't
exhaustion
want nothing to slow
sometimes.
my brain down.
Listen, bro, don't ever take that shit.
I'm about to say, I'm gonna
You ever take that shit?
No, I don't take no medicine.
Man, listen.
I don't like none of that.
That got to be the story.
Bro, I asked, like, I was trying to sleep. Like, you can't sleep? I'm like, nah, you made sleep pill. And I'm thinking just some regular over-the-counter type stuff. I just woke up in the morning.
I heard it gives you nightmares.
Nah, I ain't have nothing. I remember just nothing. It's like going to sleep and like closing your eyes and waking back up.
Like
right?
being in a coma almost.
Because they trying to say the reason you couldn't sleep because your mind's steady working.
Yeah. So
be
basically,
having that
Yeah.
got in the shower, and that's all I remember is getting in the shower.
You don't remember
Oh,
choosing
no.
soap or not?
Nah, really, like seriously.
was
Look, I woke
32,000.
up on my chest in the bed, right?
Uh,
I still had the washcloth in my hand, but I squeezed it so tight that motherfucker was dry, right?
What?
So I got up, I'm looking for the bra, like I don't know what's going on, right? So I heard the shower running. So I get up and I look, and the shower curtain was knocked down. The shower was still running.
so you think you just dozed off?
This the next. No, I went doze off. I slept about 12 hours and
I'm
woke
saying,
up.
if you're not the shower curtain down with the rag in, you think you just went to sleep where you?
No, look, I ended up making a phone call. Like, yo, what happened? Like, what the fuck? I'm confused. She said, well, I got up, and she's like, you couldn't get out the shower. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, well, you kept trying to cut the shower off, but your hand wouldn't open up. She was like, you just kept reaching down, like, but your
Oh,
hand was
that's
balled up.
nuts.
Then she was like, I couldn't get you out the shower because you couldn't step over the. I'm like, well, bitch, what the fuck did you give me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And she told me the ambient. So I went and Googled it. Man, people done killed people on this stuff. They done walk down the street and they sleep and then.
Because you a split personality, it
I
sounds
don't know,
like.
but
or
don't ever
So
something.
you like you sleepwalking? something.
No, I couldn't function right. I couldn't walk. I
But that's
couldn't get
kinda
out
like
the
sleepwalking.
tub.
Like
man, I want
you-
nothing to control my body.
Nah,
I want to be in
don't.
control.
Well, you lose control basically.
Yeah,
It's just
oh,
shutting
right.
stuff
Because when you
off.
sleepwalk, you don't remember what you done.
Well, I never
You can-
sleepwalk, but I'll never take that shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me a
well.
shot
I
of
remember that
vodka.
time I took lean one time.
Oh, let me tell
Well,
you,
that's the-
that shit will shut you down.
What's
I
an
was walking and
opioid?
stumbling the whole time.
It's an opioid though. That's what
I
make
thought
you.
I
Couldn't
was
even
joking.
fight. You can't
I
even
thought
fight.
they thought I was joking because I don't do no drugs and that, so I just took a little. It tastes good.
It does.
It's only one time I hear, oh, I ain't no drug user like that, but
Like he snore
and
heroin now.
when I drank it,
He
literally,
snore
we
lines
walked
of
to
heroin with
a
Lil
school
Wayne.
dance, and I stumbled all the way to the dance, like literally, like it's
If
like
you-
I was tripping myself.
Yeah, if you don't get high, you shouldn't have did none of that. Like,
Because it really went through your bloodstream.
Oh,
but
yeah,
yeah,
I
your
mean, I
system
just sit down.
is soft.
you
Once I got
cannot
back
fight
good.
that sleep.
Yeah, I ain't go to sleep. I just was lazy.
Really?
I'll tell you, I was walking it's like I was walking with my head was real heavy, and I was leaning forward, and I was kicking my head.
Hilarious.
It's an
Hilarious.
opioid. It slows down your pulse. That's
Yeah,
how you
I
die
ain't
off
made
it.
sense though.
Like if you OD off it, basically your heart just gets so slow it stop beating.
That's probably
That
how
is
it is.
insane.
That is doing. And then so I made 35 to 6. So I'm a hardworking man.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your new line for the ladies. You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm a hard-working man.
What you do for a living?
I make
Think.
30. I'm a thinker.
Hard. I think real hard. I work real hard. But now mental stuff is way harder than physical.
It can be for sure. I agree.
Mm.
I just thought that was neat. I'm a little nerd, like low key, but I just thought that was really neat when I came across that. I'm like, damn, 35,000.
Well, I know you happy for your boy. He said he ain't do too much thinking.
You talking about who?
Shedeur. Yeah.
He said he just went out there. It was like routine.
What he said? He said he wasn't nervous. He said he just had
He said
to
because
get-
it was like routine. He said I've been ready for this moment. You know,
He
it's like a
is.
test. You know, if you
He's
study for
built
it, you
for
feel
that.
prepared.
Well, he said he knew
Yeah.
the answers. He looked good. I ain't gonna lie. He looked good.
I like his interview, his post game interview, because you know he's trying to stay humble. He's just being overly humble now because he like, oh man, I still didn't do good enough. You know, you like their performance. That's almost better than some of your
Yeah.
college performances.
It was better than
I
but
think he
he
just-
should be like that.
Yeah,
Because it was the third, that was the third unit. Like it ain't like he
Yeah.
went against a
No, but
top
see,
flight defense.
everybody say that, right? And I'm glad we got this subject because I heard
Mhm.
a lot of takes. I watched ESPN. They're like, oh, he went against not their starters.
Mhm.
He also played with not his starters.
Yeah, that's true.
You
No,
know
but
what I'm
saying?
it's still. I'm saying it's going to be a difference. It's a big difference.
Yeah,
Day and
but
night,
even
man.
the performance he get from like how his
No,
wide receivers
no,
get over
I'm
his
not
blocking.
knocking him. I'm just saying
Yeah.
he still got he knows that it's going to be different next week.
Right.
He know these next few weeks is going to be different. It's not going to be the same.
And that's for sure. But
So he's
how
gonna
much
play with the-
different if he get to play with the starters against starters versus playing with
You're going to find out. That's the whole point.
because they
That's-
still pros.
Yeah, but I'm saying
So they ain't cutting everybody out there.
nah, they're gonna cut their roster down to 55, I believe.
Right.
I don't
It
think
ain't
he getting
200
cut.
right now. Now they cutting a lot of people.
Well, it's
that
a
he
lot.
playing with.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
the people that started the people on a lot of not
mean,
all of them.
yeah.
There's a lot of there's some people that
Now,
started.
'cause I heard him
starters.
joking with Myles Garrett, like, "Would that backspin get you?" He like, "No, that won't get me." But it got them. But you know, a lot of people on the field are still at in the college level. They was impressive enough to make it to that field.
Mhm.
So you know, I don't want to take from what he did, but you are right, and everybody saying that is right. He did do it against the second, and third
Yeah.
string.
He just
But
got
he
to
still
do
did
it.
it against people who made it to the next. It's a
Yeah.
lot of people that even make it to that level.
But
So
to him, I don't
it's
think
still
that's,
better than what he did in college.
that's not good enough to
Absolutely.
him. That's why
Right.
I like that. Like he knows he's going to get harder these
I
next
mean, you
couple
know what?
weeks.
I guess he leaving room for a fuck up because if he go bad next week, it's gonna be the
Nah.
reason. This is why I tell him he got to own it because if he went out there and trashed it with that same third string, ain't nobody gonna be like, well, you know, he did bad with it against the third. No, they're gonna be trashing him.
They is gonna
So
trash
when
him.
you excel, you gotta go ahead and live it
Yeah.
up. And because the reason I don't want him to be too humble is because that's what they want.
Yeah.
They
Ah.
drafted him 5th round to humble
you
him.
know
But I
why-
think
you know why I
Deion
think
has
he should be
prepped him
humble?
for that.
Right now, what he did is way bigger than he getting credit for. The reason why I say that, he ain't getting cut. He's going to be on the team.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He's
He might
making
get
No,
the
he
team.
just set the bar because
He
even all
moved
the
up.
other reserves, when they go and do their time, if they
Mm.
don't even look, if they do cut him, he just pretty good case of that. It'll basically show.
Nah, they not going
It'll
Yeah.
show. They're not gonna cut him. But
He's
I'm
not
saying if they
getting
did.
cut.
If
It's
they
a lot
did.
of people
see
getting
what
cut.
they
They ain't
did?
gonna cut. If
But
they don't,
he's
if they
not
even make him
getting cut.
third string, like right now he's the fourth quarterback. If he goes into the regular season, still the fourth quarterback, they showing it. He's making them show their hand.
Well, they got to let the other players play too. But come on, you got to look at what they gave.
That's a tough performance for the other
Yeah,
people to outdo.
It is, but you got to look at what they gave to Deshaun Watson. They gave him the whole house. They wanted something different. People like they overpaid him. They did. They tired of being losers. They're not getting rid of Shedeur. They looking at him right now. He might be the savior for them. Is what I'm saying.
And guess what? You
Abso-
got your savior getting paid as a 5th rounder, as a fucking bottom of the
But
barrel.
guess
It's
what?
the
The
beginning of his
savior
career,
know
though.
that they willing to pay too.
Yeah.
coughed
but
up some
yeah,
loot.
after he got that 4-year contract,
Well, at least they came and got him. Nobody else came and got him.
because
It wasn't
put
their
him
fault.
there, he was gonna get got.
I'm just saying it wasn't their fault. At least Cleveland, at least they got him.
But
It was they
he
fault.
gonna make them.
What
folks
about the other
regret.
teams that passed him?
They
He gonna make them
a lot
regret
of
it.
teams didn't draft quarterbacks before them.
That's true. Pittsburgh.
Except for your Steelers
Well, we drafted a quarterback in the 5th round.
in the 5th round because and he was a 5th round quarterback.
Uh,
So a lot of Cleveland.
I think Will Howard was better.
Cleveland went with a 40-year-old quarterback, and your head quarterback is the guy you gave all the money is out for the whole season. You know that you needed emphasis on your quarterback. You drafted 2 quarterbacks before him that was not better than him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not you good.
I mean, yeah, that we was watching, dude. But yeah,
But I think Dion has prepped him well for that, and I think that's why he's being extra humble because I think Dion has had many talks with him about where he's at in his career and how he got drafted and which round and how to step that up. I think that it's just like being a celebrity, right? Like you get coached. You get the PR game from the background.
He's been a big deal since college, so I know he knows
He
how to
is.
do that. I just don't want him to be too humble because that's what they want.
Yeah.
See, humble is belittling yourself so others can feel bigger. And so
Is it?
yeah,
though?
that's why it's not good to be humble. That's what if you look at the real definition of, it's really like if I was like, I know I can cook, and I know I can cook, but since we all in the kitchen, being humble is making y'all feel like y'all can mess with me cooking, even though we know y'all can't.
I can see that.
But if I'm being humble, I'm gonna be like, oh man, y'all's is real good. Like I want to be able to cook like you one day.
But you're not even.
You know what I'm saying? Like being
yeah.
modest and being humble too. When I looked at the real definition,
Yeah.
and a motivational speaker made me notice this. Like being humble is really not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm in a room with a whole bunch of people that don't got money and I'm a millionaire, it's like me trying to look as broke as I can be so they won't feel bad.
I feel like he should be humble to a certain degree. That's all I'm saying. I think he came in a little too hot.
Right. And
I think he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
And I think they didn't like the fact that his dad being so knowing the business. Like, look at his contract. That's why they didn't want to pay him because he also get paid off his likeness. The only player to get paid off of jersey sales.
I think he got a $100 million Nike deal though, didn't he?
But he also get paid off the jerseys. The NFL, he get a percentage of commission of the jersey sales. He's the only player to get that contract.
And they don't
in
like
any
that.
sport.
And
Well,
they
American
do
sport.
not
No,
like
that's good.
that.
So I'm thinking since that's what I'm saying. That's why he ain't gonna give you the big money on
Exactly.
on that because you're gonna get a piece of the money we making off of you.
Because they counting everything.
Think about it. They
don't
giving
want
these people
that.
all this money because they making all the money off of them. Now you get a piece of your equity.
Yeah.
So we're not going to pay you all our money.
Well, I'm saying that's still. I think it's a plus no matter what. I think the whole thing that went down with him going in the 5th, it's all gonna work in his advantage.
Oh yeah, because make him more
I
hungry.
It's gonna give him more people to like. Man, they did. Even the
I
president, they don't
agree.
even like Donald Trump. Even he said he should have went sooner. You know,
Because he's kind of like the underdog now, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but he's
if
still the
people are-
most talked
He
about.
ain't no
I
underdog.
guarantee
I mean,
you.
he not, but I'm just saying, but like,
I just feel like he wasn't the first rounder. That's just my opinion.
I feel like
I feel like his
Penny
body
Man-
of work didn't show first round. That's all I'm saying. That's all I ever
If you
said.
go by,
He should have went no later than the third.
if
to
you
me.
go by numbers and what they did, because numbers
Mhm.
don't lie, and the film, he did enough to me to not be. Even if you say not first, he definitely wasn't 5th. They skipped him plenty.
He
of
wasn't supposed to
rounds.
be in the 5th round.
Right.
I don't
They
give you
skipped
no
him
lower
plenty
than
of
third.
rounds.
You know what I'm saying? So
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Cam do?
Who?
Oh, Cam did 5 for 8, got in, got out.
Everybody did well. I ain't gonna lie. None of the young quarterbacks did bad.
They
all
like
did
about
good.
Travis Hunter.
Travis on there. We slapped him around a little bit.
He broke. He only had 1 missed tackle on defense. On offense, he had 2
He had
little
a
5-yard
terribly
catches.
missed tackle. That was terrible.
Welcome to the big
And, but
league.
you know that third string, whoever them defense, they wasn't that good anyway.
See, if that bitch shallow, it'd be like, oh, here he go.
No, I'm just saying the Pittsburgh they didn't start none of their starters. They ain't played no starters. Pittsburgh didn't play no starters at all.
I'm talking about with Cam.
Yeah, we played Jacksonville. I'm talking about your boy,
yeah.
Travis
I
Hunter.
know they played Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I
we
don't pay
played
attention to
Pittsburgh.
them,
Yeah,
but
so we didn't play no we didn't play no starters though.
And he missed the tackle on a non-starter.
Yeah. But it's
All
still
that hype.
nah.
Nah,
I'm about to say.
but I'm just saying that's how quick they. But ain't nobody talking about that. It ain't in the headlines.
Because
But
he
but
went,
Shedeur went out there and
Mhm.
just did a mid performance. It's gonna be all over the headlines. Pay that man. That man bringing attention back to the NFL.
well, I ain't gonna say pay him. He still gotta keep going. He got some work to do still.
I'm saying even without no.
I think that one
on the field.
performance, even if he has another if he has a bad performance, he still did enough to show the NFL that he can play in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he did. But he always did. That's what I'm saying. How many times this man got to keep proving himself? Even when they was like, oh, he just at HBCU. He was at J State. They're like, oh, then he get to the Power 5 and he doing it. People still saying, well, now he not ready for the NFL. Well, dang, that team went from 2-8, 2-10 to a winning team. It don't matter if it was 5-6-5.
Yeah,
They went to a
wasn't
winning
that
team
winning.
overnight.
That wasn't that much of a win.
I mean, no, it is. You went from a losing team
Yeah,
that
but
nobody wanted to come
when
to.
they was losing, the deck was stacked a little bit better in the Big 12. All them teams left and went to the Big Ten and to the SEC.
And then they still
They don't have any good
when
teams
I
in the
watched
Big
them,
12.
every year, the first 5 games, 6 of them teams in his conference was in the top 25. That's a good conference.
Yeah, I'm saying back when, it don't matter. It's
You talking about back when they were losing?
Yeah, they had USC and all them was in there. They're all gone. Like, they're all in the Big Ten.
Ranked teams this year.
Them teams was trash.
I'm saying, but
That's the
whole
worst
narrative always
division.
been like, is he
In
good
the
enough?
Power
Is he
5
good
ranking,
enough?
that's the worst
Is
division.
he good enough? He always
Yeah.
showing out. He always
Yeah.
showing out. It's like, dang, now you got to keep proving himself. So even with the preseason, as soon as they get into a real game, you're going to have to still prove himself. And it's like, dang, I see people get way more chances without proving nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they handled it a little bit messed up. And then, you know what I mean? He should have did the combine. Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
Because you come in and you just say, you know what, I ain't doing the combine as a quarterback. You it already.
he did the pro day or something, though.
Everybody do the pro day. That's just
enough
at your
right
school
there.
working
Y'all know
out.
what y'all drafting. Well, overall, to answer the question, I'm glad he did out there and did what he did. Like I said, it wasn't like he did something super amazing and threw for. I mean, if he was given the whole game, he
played
probably
good.
throw 4 or 5 touchdowns. We don't know.
We're going to see what it look like when T.J. Watt and them coming at him, though. If he going to cut back twice. Let's see if he get away with
He
that.
probably get the ball in. I'm good. He didn't take no bad sacks like he did in college. He did good, man. Overall,
He
I'm
did
glad
good.
he did
great.
I'm glad he did good because we can agree that the talent level that he played against, even with them being second string, had to be better than some of the teams he played in college, right? Because everybody there was like the best of the best to see if we want to make you on our
They
NFL
let him
team.
play longer than every other rookie. They let him play 3 quarters.
Oh, he played 3?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he
because
played
the
the
other
first
2
half.
guys had bad hamstrings, so none of them played. And then what's his name was old. So the guy they brought in, what's his name again? From he finished the 4th quarter.
So if he played good next week, then what we do?
He's gonna do his thing. He got to play good.
I said if he played good next week, what we do? Do we start resting him because he might need to go ahead and be ready to play in the season?
Nah, they're gonna make him play them all 3 games. He gonna play at least a quarter in the next 2 games, the last 2 games. Yeah.
Because they still, I mean, have they solidified? It's Joe Flacco off of depth chart, but
I don't know, man.
they haven't solidified nothing.
I don't look at them and see nobody that I'd be scared of. Like,
When I
it's
saw
my
who he
division,
was
so I
going
got to
against-
look at it that way.
Before he even touched, when I saw who he was going against, I was like, man, he still got a chance to start.
I think he do.
I'll take him over Deshaun from that performance. Deshaun was horrible.
Well, Deshaun is out of there. He wasn't horrible in Houston.
I was talking about even if he was healthy, I would take him. His last performance,
No, I'm just saying, yeah, his performance in Cleveland, but in Houston, he wasn't. No, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad he had a good performance though. So
You just gotta keep doing.
I gotta
doing
get my
his thing.
jersey.
Yeah, get that jersey.
His #1 rookie selling jersey.
I'm sure it is.
I just don't want to get hurt against us, man.
Nah, y'all, we ain't worried about y'all. That man tough, man.
Okay.
He took a beating in college.
Yeah, we give out a lot of beatings in the pros.
He got back up and still threw good percentage and good touchdowns. He'll be all right.
I mean, I hope we. No, I'm joking with you.
Can't wait till you play y'all.
Yes, you can.
I don't even think the Steelers good this year.
I know you always think that. You from Dallas.
Do you think that like if somebody was to do what they did with the WNBA games and like threw dildos out in the court, if they did that in football or at the NBA level, do you think that it would be like a more harsh crime? Like people would get a whole lot more serious than how they took it with the WNBA?
But they have to throw like pocket coochies. Because throwing dildos is going to be an uproar. Because like, bro, this is all men out here.
I mean,
They don't go for that in the NFL. Like I remember in Philly, they could throw snow ice balls and shit at you and quarters and
During football?
batteries and
It's
shit.
just like, let me tell you why it's a
That's
big deal.
crazy.
It's because it's women. Even though they
that's what.
though they
yeah.
masculine and hooping or they tomboys or they gay or whatever, they women. And women just always, it's a double standard.
Always.
It's like we got to cater to them. Because men shrink. It's biz. Like when you go gamble and you put in a parlay, you can bet on if somebody going to streak during the game. Why they don't make a big old mockery about that? That man get tackle beat, the game go on.
Yeah.
Well, what did the crypto bros have to do with that? I still don't even get it. I know we talked
Right.
about it earlier. I don't
Right,
get
marketing. And
Yeah,
then,
they
it was the crypto
just-
bros.
They just was doing dumb shit.
Yeah, but who thinks of that? Let's throw dildos on the court so we can
because
get
people
some.
do not
because-
take women seriously.
And
Who
because,
are the crypto bros?
They don't take
Anybody know
women
who the crypto
basketball
bros?
seriously.
That yeah,
Because all
especially
of them are
that.
gay. You guys watching like,
He said all.
I mean, my fault. That's
Not-
bad. That's
not
a bad.
all of them.
85%.
They're not all.
Nah.
gay.
If you watch like,
I don't know what the
like when
we
you
don't know the
watching,
percentage.
you watching Brittany Griner, and she talking in her interview like this
I can't
about her wife, and she's representing the WNBA, and then yeah, you be like, well, I'm watching you have man throw a dildo out there.
You think
That's how that happened.
I mean, that's how they having sex anyway. Strap
who
on
the crypto bros? Mel, who the crypto bros? Look, Oh man,
I thought they was the people who own crypto.com.
They're just
They just rich off crypto?
I don't know. They just called the crypto bros. I read the article
Well,
today,
you
but
know
I didn't
what?
read enough of
Now
it
that you brought them up,
because it
I'ma
was a
search 'em,
second. It was
'cause I
Ice
wanna know who it
Cube's
is.
comment. Ice Cube was calling out copycats for the big three. That's the article I
See,
actually
that's
read.
marketing. It's marketing because don't nobody throw nothing at the big three. Now you worry about somebody throwing dildos out there. It might be a trend though. They just started with WNBA because WNBA is the number one sport.
It's just a slang
That's-
term.
What? Crypto bros?
Yeah.
It's just dudes that invest in crypto together.
Yeah.
I
pretty
thought it was a
much.
company or something.
No, it's just a slang term for people who are doing
They probably rich off
cryptocurrency
crypto.
or whatever.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of crypto billionaires.
That seems
That's
a little
it.
expensive though to throw dildos. Ain't dildos expensive?
I mean, if you got the
$30.
money,
You got one. You got
I
a couple.
don't.
You
I
got
don't
a
need one.
shoebox full of them shit.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
They not like $30?
I don't know. I never bought one.
Oh, get rich
Yeah.
quick scene.
So
I
yeah.
don't know.
I
I
mean,
ain't never bought one.
are
I
they
don't
facing
know.
any legal?
I don't think
Nah.
so. But that's my point. Like if that
To be
was
honest with you,
the
They should be
NBA or
banned. If it's the
something-
NBA, it'd be banned.
yeah.
Can I say something though real quick? It's actually good for the WNBA.
Well, now they're
Because any
talking about
publicity is going to be good
That's what
publicity
I'm
for
telling you,
them.
marketing.
People
I
not
think it
watching
was
them
in-house.
like
That's what I'm trying to
that.
tell
Yeah,
y'all.
it could
Marketing.
be. Yeah.
Y'all do bring a valid point, but now they're talking about eliminating bags altogether because of that. I'm like, what?
Man, these girls.
That's dumb.
Yeah, y'all
You're-
gonna lose a lot of tickets here because
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
women
saying. Like
just
I
get
think
put
that's
on that court side
purpose.
just for their bag and their shoes.
Well, you know, in hockey, they throw squids, they throw hats. You
They
get a
do
hat
in
too. They throw all
hockey,
kind
yeah.
of shit on the court.
Yeah.
man.
So that's what I'm like. That's
but hockey's a
that's
real
whack.
sport. I'm
Well,
telling
you know, they throw shit at- they throw shit at Drake.
is involved in anything, you got to have a softer heart because women demand it. You know, just how it is. Even in politics.
I keep it a buck. When you ever play sports with a woman want to play a man in sports most of the time. They want to feel like they belong on the court or equal to a male athlete.
So let me tell you what I just
They don't
said.
feel the way that people
I
treat
just
them.
seen the video,
not,
right?
It's not that we want to feel equal, but I think that women who are like very serious about their sports, they know that that's their gap. And like, if I play a man, then I know where my weaknesses are, and I know like where to gain strength at.
I think they just
That's-
trying to size us up.
Yeah, I do too.
Because
I
let me
really
tell you-
feel that way
let me
too.
tell you
I
how.
think so too.
When Caitlin Clark went in the gym and beat the mess out these dudes, random dudes, not no
Uh-huh.
pros, the highlights was all over. Look what Caitlin doing. She's shooting on them and everything.
Yeah.
I just seen another video that ain't talked about where a WNBA player was getting thrashed by people who ain't even play D1. I'm talking about thrash, but they ain't promoting that video. These dudes ain't doing D1. Now, mind you, Caitlin is top tier, but she also wasn't going against top tier men.
Yeah.
She was going against men who just hoop. This girl was going against men who just hoop and got demolished. She's a WNBA player too.
Well, speaking of double standards, do y'all think it's the same way? Like, if a man's married, if they're a celebrity or not, and their spouse passes and they move on and have a baby, if it's a man doing that, nobody cares.
You talking about
But-
Kobe Bryant's wife?
Vanessa Bryant,
Yeah,
like,
they got a rumor out saying she's pregnant,
and now it's an
but
uproar.
she
Like
denied it though.
people are like upset. But even if it was true, like who cares? Like her husband has been
Because
dead for a
it's for
long time.
sickness and health, rich or poor, until
to
death.
death.
Oh, death do us
Yeah.
part. Damn, he died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
So-
gonna-
But it's out of respect for the children and the legacy.
So is she never supposed to move on?
no, he
They
gave
did-
her all the kids she need, all the money she
Oh.
needs. She don't need no
they
more
did the
kids.
same thing to
That's
Biggie.
crazy.
I mean, with Faith Evans when she married what's his name? Like she was supposed to belong to Biggie,
It's-
even though he was
Yeah, because it's certain people.
He gave
It
his
just comes
money
with the
to Kim.
territory. If Obama died tomorrow, Michelle not supposed to be giving another man that baby, that privilege.
That's crazy.
Because let me tell you why. And I
but why
always
can
feel
a
like this.
man do it?
Let me tell you why. I'm gonna kill two subjects in one
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, I wanna
when
hear
you
this.
talk about damaged goods, right?
Uh-huh.
And they try to put an age on it.
Uh-huh.
I feel, oh man, I hate this a lot.
You
but-
just collided
Women-
two and one. Y'all
women-
niggas is great.
because okay, so right. So if the man supposed to be the provider and do all this, right.
Right.
The one thing that a woman can give a man is what?
A baby.
A baby. That's
Uh-huh.
the number one thing. That's what you probably put on here for, right? That's
Yeah.
what- our
I
legacy.
believe that. Yes.
Once the man marry you and say you my one, and you give him that, when you give it to somebody else, it's like that's why I don't want a woman with kids.
That makes her
Because
damaged
you already
goods?
gave the man the best thing you could ever give, like what you really here for me. Because I, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even see how people could be.
I have a
gay,
question.
because I'd be like, bro, you don't want a baby.
I have a question to that. Because I hear you, right?
Yeah, that's some
But-
biblical shit right there.
But what I'm saying is that what if the man's intentions is not to actually keep her? He just wants he's just, you know what I'm saying, shooting up the club, and she get pregnant. He like, oh, that ain't.
And that's
so
why it's
what,
your
what about,
body, your choice. You should never. You know how I'm gonna raise my daughter? You can have all the sex you want.
Yeah, you
Don't
just
ever let a man
contradicted
have your
you.
body in that way because you give him. That's what I'm saying when you talking about
True,
exclusiveness,
true,
right?
true.
So I will never know y'all body count. You know, J. Cole say times about 3. I believe him, but. You know how we will know is when you start having babies. So you got 5 baby daddies and 7 kids. You
do the math.
Where's the exclusivity in it? A woman exclusivity is her value.
That's too many kids anyway.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot. It's a lot out there. If you break it down, it's a lot of like women with multiple baby daddies.
I have 2. Yeah.
I mean,
but
yeah.
I got married to one.
And I'm not throwing no shade your way.
You are throwing
But
shade.
you got married to one. You got married to one. Okay, so right now, right?
Uh-huh.
You come with all your accolades like good job, smart, can cook, can clean, right? Give a woman that's just like you with no kids. Who you think is more valuable?
However, but does she give that man peace? Because I hear
she got everything you got, but no kids.
I think we had this conversation
because if me and Chuck, the same personality, the same protector, but he provide a little bit better. His providing is like his money because that's our value. Is how good we provide and protect.
I meet a lot of
a flimsy man with no money is not valuable.
I meet a lot of men who have money and no kids who try to marry me, and I have children. So
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Pussy will make a nigga do some things that he didn't sign up for. But I'm saying when you go in with a clear mind, like before he get in there, if you say, "Hey man, give me your ideal woman," he ain't gonna be like, "Yeah, shit, give me a woman with multiple baby daddies."
Okay.
Only reason why, like, I understand exactly what you're saying, but I look at it a little different because you can meet a woman that you'll go for that got kids, bro. You're running to the right one.
You can.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You get.
I'm saying if you can have it.
You run into
women go for broke men.
If you run into the right woman,
her way.
No, but I get.
If you run into the right woman and she got children, you ain't gonna have a choice because you.
It just is what it
is. It is what it is. Yeah.
A lot of people, and that's why a lot of people go and have their standards set and then go beyond them. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, if I told you to get your ideal woman that sweep you off your feet that you're married, you ain't gonna say shit. Give me a woman that talk a lot, got multiple kids, with multiple baby daddies. That's not what you gonna build. If I ask her to give me her dream dude that's gonna sweep out her feet that she want to marry to for the rest of her life, she ain't gonna say shit. Give me a nigga with no money.
I told her no.
Baby mama drama.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? But if I say, hey, the last nigga you done fell for, did he have baby mama drama?
Not on my list.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you tend to don't go for it. You know what I'm saying? You probably done dealt with it. Or you probably dealt with niggas that you probably made more money than.
So, but you think having kids make her have damaged goods?
That is damaged goods.
Because that's like what Trick Daddy said. He said any woman over 35 is damaged goods.
Yeah,
35
and you know
is
why?
crazy.
And I think he put the A. Let me tell you why. Because like black don't crack, and I've seen a lot of 35-year-olds still having a nice body than some of these 20-year-olds. But you know why? Because these 20-year-olds having babies at 16. But now I think I think his numbers is because by time it's hard to meet a woman 35 with no kids. And what them kids do to you? They change their body, change their attitude.
It does.
it changes
everybody's body.
Availability. So
yeah.
when you saying damaged goods, it's like damn, she would be good, but like that baggage is it's like even when she do give you your baby and then you doing like now that you got a baby with her, you got to raise these kids like they're your own too because they can't just see you be different with your real blood.
See, I meet women in their 30s and stuff like that don't have. I meet women in their 40s that don't have kids.
I mean, you get your.
Or I meet women that's even like me or got their kids as grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still kids.
No.
So you still look at it like that?
When it ain't in your house, it's different.
Yeah, it ain't in your house, I got still in your life.
I got two. No, not really. I got 2 grown
Slap
kids.
that woman with them grown ass kids.
like what they tell you in the Bible. When you grow up, you cleave from your family and you start your own family. Like them kids ain't kids no more. They're adult kids. They're not.
I know, but they still in her life.
What you're saying. Yeah, because kids are gonna be like
that's
even
why I said
adult
slap
kids.
that woman with them 2 grown sons. See who at your door.
I ain't the one to be in that kind of shit anyway. You ain't gonna, nah.
But yeah, you ain't a woman beater. But I'm just
saying.
No,
I'm just saying. Even if I did,
you got to think a little more.
It's gonna be a lot more damage.
Or imagine her kids ain't successful and they in her pocket, mama. Because mama gonna always be. Listen, I'm a grown man. I'm still my mama.
I would see that coming miles away.
Still
like, you know what? I'm good.
My mama still be like, make sure you look both ways before you call mama. I got it. I got it. It just come with it. Yeah, they not in the house, but they still.
A mom is always a mom.
Family gatherings when you want to do something sweet, you got to involve the kids.
Because a mom is always a mom.
Yeah, it don't stop.
I think a dad is different, but a mom is all is
because it's called
different.
mama's baby, daddy's mate.
But a husband takes precedence over the kids, especially
Yeah,
over grown
but
kids.
we're not talking about that. We're just
Mhm.
saying a parent, the parent dynamics, like, is different from when you have grown kids and the dad relationship of that doesn't look the same as a mom. The mom is always a mom.
Because if I marry a woman with grown kids, guess what? I ain't worried about her grown kids.
I mean, yeah, but then you also marrying, hopefully, you probably married a woman over 40. I'm also ain't trying to marry a woman over 40. You couldn't get it right by 40. We just couldn't get it right. That's why my window's
That's
small.
tough, though. I feel you. Though.
I'm saying, if 40 years
Yeah,
you
I
couldn't
feel
make a
you.
nigga stay with you for the rest of your life, I ain't gonna be that nigga either.
I see it like this, but see,
Damage, good.
I-
Hey, let me tell you what else happened with a woman at 35. I'm gonna let you
no,
start.
no,
with
you're
this.
fine.
Not only do with the kids, but she probably done been through so many niggas who done changed her view on love and her view on men
Yeah,
to where
she
you gotta
retain
come
it.
and fix that. Like you gotta go in that house. Like the house still beautiful, but them walls ain't white no more. The carpet stained, and you gotta get in that bitch and start painting. You know, get the inside back because inside she probably fucked up, but
Yeah,
outside she still fine.
yeah.
And you know, and like I say, it's still a nice house. You just gotta go in there and what's it called? Renovate it.
Yeah.
This
Give me a house already ready.
What you been through, bro? Somebody put this nigga through some shit
I
already.
just been through life.
You got older brothers.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
sisters.
Them is
You
your
got older
experience. You got
siblings.
some
That's
bad
what it is.
experiences.
Man, listen.
You got older
RP my
siblings.
sister. My sister got 7 kids.
My
Mhm.
sister got 9.
She got 7 kids with 3, maybe 4, 3 baby daddies.
So you done seen all of
her,
that.
I don't. You know what? Because I don't know if they be watching my shit and they do it.
Mine watch mine. So we
But
watch
I
the
know
shit.
for a fact 2 of them ain't shit. And me coming in as an uncle who really just stepping in because she passed.
Yeah.
I done passed up and trumped everything they did, even from like
Yeah.
little Christmas stuff I did
Mhm.
every once in a while. And I'm not saying I'm always there active
Yeah.
financially, but I'm there if she need me. But me and my sister, she live her life. We don't be like seeing each other every day. But just I've been coming on strong now, and just this little bit I'm doing, I done passed the daddies out, and I'm just thinking like, if a nigga married my sister, what is he really getting? If she was alive right now, what would she be getting? And if I could talk to my sister, I would be like, you shouldn't have. Love all my nieces and nephews.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
You ain't got to say it. You ain't
But
gotta say
I'm
it.
like,
Yeah.
what value could she really bring to a man?
Listen, my sister
there's
got
a
9
man who
kids and been
sees
married
value in
twice.
that.
And I should think that to myself. I don't even want to get into that, but
Like
know
you
what I mean?
think at least maybe not the first nigga, but the second.
That's my sister.
You
I
like
ain't gonna do
nigga,
all that.
so that goes to
'Cause
my
you like,
point.
nigga, what
That goes to
the
my point.
fuck?
Like, yeah, you be thinking like, come on, and like you say, you have to think like it might be something amazing about her, but it can't be that amazing where you take on his much
Shit.
baggage. And a kid is a lot of baggage. Like I said, I said this before, I think on my podcast that I did before we came together. No, me and my brother, my mama never had a chance to really date because me and my brother was around. We was teenagers and like she'd have a dude and it was just like naturally. I don't even know why we did it. We just gave niggas hell.
He said naturally.
They was
It
baby
just something
kids.
It just came with it, or we just like
Y'all
I
just
didn't care,
didn't give a damn.
or I used to just even care. And you know, some dudes are looking like, "Damn, your kids don't even fuck with me," and she's like, "Say hi to him." Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, that's you.
Right.
Do you like? Why
right.
I have to even be involved? But
Right.
now that I'm old, I'm like, "Nigga, you got to be involved because you're a part of her."
He wasn't trying to stay around anyway because he'd have put his thing down.
What you mean?
He'd have made you respect him.
You crazy? Nigga, I ain't just get this tall. Me and my brother both in that mud looking like grown men.
I thought you said I thought you said you was kids.
There was
We were
teenagers.
teenagers.
Teenager. Okay, you
So-
still
I
would
mean,
have.
we still was
You would have still had to respect me.
You really? Y'all were gonna last.
Right, because it was.
So we gonna do beat a kid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If my
Yeah.
mama, if my family let my mama stay with you after putting hands on her kids.
I'm just saying. Before, no, hold on. I ain't saying I'm gonna just put my hands on you. We gonna have a conversation and get some. What y'all call in the South? Some what they call that shit in
I
Atlanta?
don't know.
So straightening.
Yeah, some straightening. Yeah, like because you're not gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her know you either if I can't straighten it out with him and you can't straighten it out, then I'm out anyway.
And that's what it ultimately
Body
became.
said that they didn't give a damn. It didn't matter.
I
if
feel
had
you,
the
but I'm just saying, as long as
conversation.
you wasn't disrespecting me,
It wasn't like, what's up, bitch ass nigga, but it was
I'm not
like,
gonna be none of that.
it wasn't gonna be like you want me to come in there and run that either.
It ain't about
Damn.
running if it ain't mine. If I want to run something, I'll take her to where we gonna run something. Y'all can stay here.
And she can't leave us
I'll make her
because we
leave you.
kids.
I'll make.
911. My mama left us home alone,
Yeah.
unattended.
Hey,
Chasing
bro,
the
I'd
nigga.
have told her like, baby, let them go. Them homes will take care of them. The juvenile's a better place. They deserve to be in it. They'll learn how to rape other men.
Oh,
in
my
there,
Hey,
man.
God.
cause you know what's crazy?
Oh, my
and
God.
this was crazy because you know when you want to be when you're the provider in your household, you want to be the king.
Yeah.
So you want to come first in your household, but you can never come before a woman kids. You're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Well, the Bible says,
or if
right?
yeah.
But and all right, I wouldn't even want to date a woman that put me before her kids, and I would damn sure want to have a baby with a woman who will let a man come before our kids. If my baby mama, which I don't have, was putting a man before our kid, we'll have a problem. I'm gonna try to get custody.
It's the concept.
It sounds good until it's on you.
No, it's the concept because in a marriage, like you're half of a whole, so you can't put yourself and somebody else in front of yourself. That's just the concept.
Yeah, but I ain't been in a household where I know no matter what, I don't come first, and I'm paying all the bills.
You ain't gonna never come first no matter what. Anyway,
you dating a woman, she like you like a mother, but her kids don't like you. She gotta take that into account. She do for the well-being of her kids. Talking about to the point where kids don't even want to be in the house because they don't like you. She got to take that into account. So now you need. What if you in a situation where
the kids do like you?
Okay, then that's great. Now you got to pay daddy.
But then the mom stop liking you.
You got to take care of another man's kids.
Yeah, and that's what usually happens.
I never grew up saying I'm ready to take care of another. If you don't want to punch the clock, I ain't gonna be like, well, don't worry about it, nigga. I'll go punch it for you. You don't want to make your bed? I'm like, don't worry about it, nigga. I'll go make your bed for you. You don't want to take care of your kids? I'm not gonna be like, don't worry about it, nigga. I'll take care of your kids for you because I like they mama. No, I never. No.
I guess I've dated some all right men then, because I've never had those issues.
That's because those men let women with kids tell them that that's a real man, a man that comes in to take care of a woman with kids.
No, I've never even said that, but
your thing just be thanging. Your thing be thanging. That thing, that's what you telling us right now without telling us. You subliminally telling us in that bedroom a nigga gonna change his mind about whatever he thought
I think it's situational, but I do feel you. But go ahead and talk about the Jennifer Lopez, because she's right up in this conversation.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, Jennifer, Beyonce, I might. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
I might take their kid because they daddies is good.
So it's situational then. It's like it's situational.
Now, you know what? I'll pass them up, but we'll have a good little run.
You wouldn't.
She had to propose to me. I'm not proposing.
So she got 4 divorces, 6 engagements, and how many kids?
Damn, she got 4 divorces? Oh, yeah, she talking about she just now talking about she done. Yeah.
Now she's not getting married anymore.
Like, how
could you? You ruined it. Like, you wore it out. There's no way to do it anymore.
So she damaged goods?
She is for sure damaged goods.
Oh, God.
But, I mean, I would never marry somebody that been married.
But that's like one of them that like,
times.
if you drop a can of pork and beans.
I mean, she don't know how to be married no more.
I still put them beans in the pot.
That's because of who she is.
I mean, Monica.
Them damaged goods.
So situational. We're going back to that then.
No. She's still damaged goods.
How many kids she got?
Some people like damaged goods.
Well, is Monica damaged goods? Because she on her third. She just got married. She's on her third.
She just still Monica.
I mean, she just ain't ready to give up yet, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I got married once. I mean,
this is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't get married a second time, but I wouldn't be quick to jump in.
And I blame us men because we not making them stand on it. You know why they getting divorced and still trying and don't think they damaged goods? Because a nigga, like you said, it's a nigga out there gonna give him a chance. A woman will hold on stronger. That's why it's a lot of, don't most of women file for divorce?
Yeah.
And you know why? Because they know another nigga go get them no matter about them being through divorce. If men made them stand on that, like I was talking to an Indian right now, and this girl said, you know why the women go through that? She said the woman cheat, they down there can die. Like over there for real. You can get their head
because arranged marriages
last
longer than anything.
But it's different. The men don't typically cheat, but if the men do cheat, the woman ain't saying nothing. Because the woman got to make it work. Because you know why? If she get that divorce, she probably ain't getting married again. And she probably ain't going to attract another man.
Because their culture is different. Like,
exactly. And they have money and they come from money. They going to get the woman they want, not the woman they gotta settle for.
But see, that's the thing. You got to choose the right. That all goes back to aligning and choosing the right mate. Period. Whether they have kids or not.
And then people do
because you gotta. That's what I was about to say. At the time, that person was right. But then you get together and y'all start going through shit or grow in the wrong direction.
Because people get married because it's cool and it sounds like,
but
being together long.
But that's still not choosing the right mate, though. If that's what you're going, if that's what somebody's going through, that person is still, you're still not choosing the right mate. You're still not choosing people who align with your core values. You're still choosing based on off other things. Because,
or you're not married off the really tender
because
marriage.
People will change. But if you're not choosing the right mate and y'all don't know how to grow together, and it falls apart, you didn't choose the right mate.
Exactly. People treat marriage like it's a damn quinceañera or bar mitzvah.
That's kind of easy. I think that's easy to say that. I think the world done changed. Like, it's too easy to grow in different directions. You start seeing options that didn't exist 3 years ago. So now you can do different. I'm just saying, it's the truth.
I agree, but again, people
love is
are not
emotion,
choosing.
Right? Yeah. And every day you don't wake up happy, right?
Well,
emotions change. So,
love is not just an emotion.
Love is definitely an emotion.
You
not
can
an
choose.
action.
You can choose to love somebody.
It
is a
you
choice.
choose to be mad. You can still choose your emotion. It's still emotion.
But it's
still emotion. So what I'm saying, people get married off of the emotion that's going to change. But marriage not supposed to change.
Correct.
So falling out of love ain't an excuse to get a divorce.
Correct.
Go find that motherfucker or fall back in.
You could love somebody and not be in love with them at that time. That's how that works.
Clock that T, baby.
I just said something.
No, but
in my opinion, I think it's just different things. People, as time goes on, they get to seeing different things going on, different options that didn't exist 3-4 years ago.
Because you're surface.
It's not this surface.
It is.
Okay,
So
the reason why it's not is okay. Like my grandma married a man until whatever he died or whatever, right?
Thank you.
My grandma
she did right.
My grandma didn't work. My grandma dropped out of school in the fucking 5th grade. Shit like that. Mm-hmm. Women don't go through that anymore. The average black woman got more opportunities than the average black man nowadays.
They do, but that doesn't.
It does.
That shouldn't.
It
shouldn't.
You know why? The roles reverse, bro.
The black man.
I run into women all the time that behave in the manner that a man would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'd have been called arm candy, all kind of shit. Look, I'll pay for this trip to Turks and Caicos. You just, how much money you make that week. I'll pay. Let me finish. I'm just saying, yeah, for her, it's the woman doing it.
But regardless, it's still surface shit, though.
If I go back.
So you're still not choosing the right mate, right?
I mean, I didn't marry her, so
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. If
you don't know what the right mate is, that's why it's called a leap of faith.
You do.
No, you don't.
You do.
Oh, marriage is called a leap of faith?
Yeah.
You do.
It's called a leap of faith. You have to have faith. You'll never know what's around the next corner, bro. People, it's easy to say shit like that, but you don't know what's going to happen.
You do.
Okay,
I've been married before.
I've been married before,
in the Bible.
So I disagree, and I'm allowed to disagree.
You've been divorced before too, right?
So have you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I disagree, and I'm getting married again, though.
So we picked the
But
wrong
I'm getting married again.
I mean, that sounds good. I'm just saying, so we picked the wrong mate. This is what you said?
I did.
So what happens if you get divorced?
The wrong mate.
What happens if you get divorced again?
Same thing.
Because you're the woman. Y'all coming from two different stances. Because the man proposed to you and he proposed to her.
I heard you what you said. I'm just saying, I disagree with you.
Y'all
disagree
with
each other.
That's fine.
So I just think you can pick the right person.
We all think
at the
that
right
marriage
time,
is a good idea.
and time will change what was right back then. What was good 3 years ago might not be good.
I just feel like people are very surface. People do not have substance. And a lot of people, everything that you just named, which I'm not taking anything, I disagree with it because that's surface shit to me. If people are trying to align with somebody based off that type of shit, you're not going to evolve together because it's surface shit.
This is what I'm saying. Like, take the surface shit away, right? Let's say I'm trying to align with you the same way you, but 3 years from now, I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm into the surface shit. I'm leaving her because I see a better chick over in a better situation. Boom, here's your divorce paper.
Well, you never wanted to be married.
That's not true. I felt differently 3 years ago than I do now. I just don't feel like that now.
So then marriage is not forever.
It's supposed to be, but do you see what I'm saying?
Nobody goes into marriage thinking forever.
No, some people do.
When you get married, you don't think you're getting divorced.
Because when I say something forever, when I say I want something forever, if it changed, we just gotta fix it.
People lack communication.
That's why I ain't married
like
though.
All these
Everybody
things. So
say
many
that.
components.
Everybody do say
when
that.
When push comes to shove, that ain't what happens.
If we hold marriage
when I say they run
stuff
for
to
the
a higher degree, because I think a lot of people get married knowing they can get a divorce. A lot of people get married knowing they can get married again. That's what I'm trying to say. If we held it to a degree, even that's why I said us men, if we made a woman feel that once one failed marriage, you won't get another chance. Like saying, like if she go back into the dating pool and a man find out she's married, he's not gonna give her a chance. If she knew that, like if it was shown across the line that men don't date women who can't make a marriage hold up, then women probably would say no when you get on your knee because they don't want that for them. Or two, they'll try to make it work before they just easily run to the easiest thing to do and get a divorce. Which means if it's a compromising, changing my personality or anything.
Remember what we did last week? Did you see the enormous difference in women that file for divorces versus men?
And that's what I'm telling you. You know why the women file for divorce? Because there's a man happy to take damaged goods.
But before you even get to the marriage, people aren't even dating properly, and then they get married. Right. That's the problem, 100%. And that's why I say you're not aligning properly to the right mate.
Before that nigga get on his knee, he need to know. First off, what he have. He need to know what he have. Not think what he have, not love what he have. He need to know what he have.
You know why? Because people say, oh, well, this person has the potential. You don't marry potential. You marry whatever you get today. If you know that if you cannot deal with that today, then it's not going to work. And that's what happens with a lot of people. They feel like, well, once we get married, we can do this and we can do, but you're not doing it now. And then y'all get married and that shit is trash.
In the military. You know
what? In the military.
Oh, my fault. Because you was a diver. I thought I started thinking Marines and shit. Navy. But a lot of people, like I seen my cousins in the Navy, You got them situational
Yes.
marriages, and that's using marriage for sake. Because like in the military, you get more money if you
Yes.
get married.
That happens
And that's
a
how you know
lot.
people not holding marriage to a
And they cheat all the
higher
time.
degree.
I'm gonna go.
Yes.
Look, this is the thing. Like nowadays, when situations come up, it's like, are we gonna work through this? I think this is the thing. Like people don't know how to work through problems and issues anymore. You know what I'm saying? They just run for the border. Like it's fight or flight. Nobody want to fight no more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
they look at it like, fuck that, I ain't forgiving that, or she did this, or he did that, instead of working through it. If you talk to a married couple that been married 30 years, 40 years, even 20 years.
They didn't always like each other.
No, let me finish. What I'm saying, you're going to hear some crazy shit. That like, oh, he got a baby over here, she got knocked up a car or whatever. You know, they done found her drunk in a whorehouse somewhere. Like you'll be surprised the stories you hear. But they work through it. Not saying that you got to work through everything, but I'm saying they done went through some shit. They just kept it in house and they decided to work through it. That shit ain't sweet. It might look sweet.
Marriage ain't sweet,
but I'm just saying you got to learn how to work through problems. People don't work through shit.
Exactly.
No more. Nobody.
You can run a divorce and go get another nigga.
But you know that when you're dating them. You know that.
Watch this. I got one for you. You gonna like this?
It is different.
Watch this.
It's different.
You get your dream job, right? You never worked it. You just know it's a dream job. Like, you know how the kids, you ask somebody what they want to be when they grow up? So like say a kid say firefighter, right? So you get your dream job. Then as you're working the job, you tend to don't like it. But it's the only job you can get that pay your bills and keep your life going. You gonna stay at that job, you just gonna walk away unpaid.
You don't want to ask me that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
what you think the
that's what I'm saying.
The mass people gonna say? I see more people keep their job longer than they keep their marriage.
And most people
because
do that,
they got to do it. But right now, would you keep that same dream job when you can go over here and get this job and it's gonna pay you more?
Oh.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody making. That's what I'm saying. So that's what a woman gonna do. Why would I stay with this man when his man want me and shit? He doing the same thing he doing, if not more. Or his dick bigger, or all that.
People avoid red flags during dating all the time. People do, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying because that shit be there. You just because you want this picture perfect, so you ignore that shit, and then when you get married, you're like, oh, that motherfucker always been crazy. That motherfucker never could communicate.
If we held marriage to us level, I'm telling you, like with that job example, if you felt like you could just go right after willy-nilly and go get a better job, you might hold on or try to make that job work a little bit longer. Yeah, you probably will walk away, but before you walk away, you'll try to make it work. But if you knew right now you could just walk right next door and go get a job that's gonna pay you more and it's gonna be a little more lenient, you're gonna be like, shit, well, fuck this. Why the fuck I'm gonna put up with this when I can go over here?
Women, you know why?
Women don't be held like that.
Because
right? Do you feel like it's a man you can't get right now if you don't want him?
You said what?
Do you feel like it's a man you can't get right now if you don't want him?
Yeah, it's probably some.
Some, but you don't feel like you feel like you can go get a man if you want one, right?
Yeah, I have one.
She's not supposed to feel like that. She has a failed marriage and kids, and she's over 35. We not supposed to make her feel like that. If she do get one, it's great, but she's not supposed to feel like that.
It goes both ways, though.
I'm not even supposed to feel like that.
Men and women like that.
I'm saying both. I'm saying both ways, but I'm saying since the man married a woman, and the women are the ones getting more divorce, if you want to fix that problem, hold them to a better, a higher statute.
Like I think. Go ahead.
I think. Like, the only reason why I disagree with you because it's situational. Like, you don't always see red flags, especially to me, to my opinion, women are better chameleons than men.
Can't see, I'm legally
like men is just terrible at faking the funk. Women are very skilled at it. So basically, let's say I was dating a chick and like she was growing in her job still. I was comfortable in my job, but she kept growing in her job in different directions. You know what I'm saying?
Getting close to
Eventually,
that
the thing crumbled and fell apart because she had to move on and move to another, whatever, to do her thing. She just grew in a different direction. And you could grow apart from somebody to where, look, I don't love you no more. I like you as a friend or whatever, but we just don't work together no more. You hear about people that's married and sleep in different beds for years in the same house just to hold their marriage together. But you think I'm going to stay in a house where I'm sleeping in a separate bed from a woman and I'm married to her? I might as well get divorced. Period. So,
but I
but
get
that's
that,
part
right?
of making
People
it work. We try to get back to we in the same bed.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People don't know how
to
to
get back where we started.
People don't know how to do that because they're going to take
because it's a job right around the corner.
Well, the thing is, you can't because life ain't going to deliver you that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. When you gain something, you're going to give something up. So you got to learn how to sacrifice. Without the sacrifice, you'll never win.
And so sometimes the sacrifice might be your happiness.
Sometimes.
No.
Because it could be temporary. Nobody said that.
Nobody gonna live without happiness.
You for her happiness.
But the happiness has got to be a balance. Nobody's gonna live unhappy.
Okay, you say
everything's temporary.
Why I ask this woman the same question? Right? Okay, you got a job, your dream job. and you go work it. And once you get there, it becomes so tiresome. You don't like some of your fellow coworkers. But you know you can go get this this other job. It ain't your dream job, but you go get this other job that pay more. And for the problems that you have with that job, it don't have. You gonna leave that job that you
Probably not.
You just heard my example.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna tell you why though. But I know that I'm not the average woman either, so I can't be the spokesperson for that, right?
Shit, I'm leaving that job. I don't even know.
But because I personally don't move like that, right? Like everything ain't always greener on the other side. Like you can water your own shit and make it green. Like I believe in that, right? And I treat my relationships like that. I'm in a relationship now. Do you know how many men that I've dated before are still on my line trying to marry me?
I'm telling you, that thing is thinking. You telling me without telling me.
But
I ain't listening though.
But what I'm saying is that I'm not saying because they do have more money than my current, but it don't mean for me to jump ship and be like, oh well, because he can buy me, because that's surface shit.
But you said your past, right? They already messed up.
They did.
Yeah, well, let them have more money and be new.
You can't because even when I meet new men like that, you can't take me. Because the substance is already there. We've already built the foundation. I know that what I have now is going to be hard for me to get, even with somebody who does have more money or whatever.
You dating right now, you said?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship. None of your business.
She ain't proud of you yet, King. She ain't good enough yet, King. She ain't proud of you. She ain't want the whole world to know about you. Think about yourself, King. Think about yourself, King.
Do we watch this shit?
Think about yourself, King. I'm here for you, King. I'm here for you, King.
Yeah, he do watch it. Yeah, he supports me in all that. Yeah,
just take that in heat. I ain't saying leave because we, as men, we don't give up. But just
you got to remember, we're older. We don't put our business out there like that.
That's what it is. Okay, all right, King.
I can respect that.
Because we look at our wives like trophies. We like to show off our trophy. I know he go around bragging to his coworkers like, "Look at my girl. I'm gonna marry her."
Y'all are different generations too.
Oh, we in different generations.
Yeah.
Oh, he 50.
No, but he is retired.
That don't got nothing to do with age.
It don't. That's why I said no. He's younger, but he's retired.
Oh, he's younger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
damn,
yeah.
would he get his foot cut off or something?
No, he's good because
he got a lawsuit.
No, he's good.
I need to sue somebody. I'm getting a lawsuit. I'm getting tired of this shit.
He's good, but I say all that to say that everything ain't always better on the other end, because just because somebody knocks off 1, 2, and 3, like the shit that really mattered, like that aligns with your core values, sometimes that person can't give you that. The man may have more money, but he got you stuck in the house. He is degrading you.
How many times you been married?
Once.
See, she talking with wisdom from being married before, and then she over 35. So she talking with a little more wisdom. But your average 20 to 34-year-old woman is taking that other job that come with that risk. I should have asked her first.
Because it ain't
nothing to do where I was gonna land the plane.
I mean, it ain't about this money, because you got to be yoked as far as financial too. But
I mean, it's because we all working for the money. If that's the case,
yeah. I mean, you don't want to be with somebody. You just got to carry her.
Correct.
And that's it.
So when I use the money for the job example, is because that's one of the attributes of the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The pay and the work.
Yeah.
So when I'm saying that the work is less easy, it's a less load, and it's higher pay, that sounds like a better job than the one you thought was your dream job, but it comes with, it ain't worth the pay no more. So when you thought somebody was your dream, your person, and then you meet somebody like, because that's how women cheat at work, because they start to get used to this guy personality, and it's getting a little bit better than the one that they go to at home. But really, that personality is just because he got to deal with you around the clock.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with a lot that she do say, but I just don't agree with the beginning. Like, because if I had to do it all over again, I would still do it again. I told you that before.
Still get married or still divorced?
To the same person. Yeah, I would do it again.
You said I would.
I'm just saying, if I didn't know what happened.
I was really asking a question. I ain't never said you would get a divorce again.
If I cut all that out, I would still do it again with no regrets. Yeah. So
then you
all that red flag.
If you know what you know now, would you try to make it work?
I tried to.
She got the divorce, right?
Yeah, but
so you did try to make it work.
We still tried
and
to make it work. We both tried to make it work.
The man she date now made her feel comfortable.
Nah, she ain't dating. She married. She remarried.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. He gave her another.
I guess what you said earlier makes sense, because from your perspective, right? You said that like women can be chameleons. Like for me, I can see red flags in a man early, right? Like by first conversation, I can already know like this ain't gonna be nobody I date long. This I can already know.
In most cases, there's some niggas out here professional with it. I'm telling you.
I don't know. I was raised. My uncles was pimps, so I can kind of like read this.
But my thing, even with what you saying right now, like if you take that person, let's say you date him. I ain't saying you sleep with him, but you date him long enough, he might grow. into something else. Now, I ain't saying you marrying before that, but you never know. People grow, people change.
Yeah, because when
Yes,
you meet
they
the
do.
person,
For
you done
better
met him.
and
Like,
for worse.
that guy right now, y'all, he's like, he'll meet him as your husband. He probably is slowly, he's learning you and learning what
Yeah.
works for y'all. He's becoming what
Yeah.
could be
Well,
your
we've
husband.
known each
Like,
other
if I go,
since
if I
like
go
high
back
school.
25 years,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
back in
the
high
same
school, he wasn't ready
person.
to be your husband. It's the
Correct.
same dude, though.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I'm
So
saying.
he grew
Go
into
back
something
20
that-
years,
like that.
25
Yeah.
years
His
ago, I'm
life
not
led
the
him
same
to be
person.
what you need right now.
Yes,
Time came
and the
into stuff.
same for
And that's what
me.
he's trying to say. Y'all can grow into something. Because like I said,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like girls
So
who be
the thing,
super
you just saying
intentional, like,
red flags
I'm
in the
dating for
first day or
marriage.
two. That's kind of.
That's why I be telling women, when women be
shallow
so
is what I'm
intentional,
saying,
right?
that's shallow.
I'm gonna go with the flow type of guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And women hate to go with the flow type of guy, but they want to be super intentional, and that's why they be
And I'm like
set
that
up for
too. I
failure.
tell people I'm the same way. I'm like, you suck all the
organic
part out, like
yeah.
you make it unnatural, like you make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because like
by trying to
marriage is
force-
about compromising, and sometimes you might have to compromise some of yourself to be
Absolutely.
You
to be with
do.
the person you want and be what they want you to
Absolutely.
be,
You got
and
to.
vice versa. So if I'm already coming in as the man you see as your husband, I ain't gonna never be that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because you know
I
women be
see
so
what you're
intentional, right?
saying.
Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
dating for marriage, so now she already checking you off a husband type of
Yeah,
qualities, and you really
yeah,
can grow into
yeah.
that. But she wants you to already come ready for that.
Yeah,
Mind you, I ain't been married, so any girl that's telling me she ready for marriage, I'm like, I ain't never been a husband. So
Right.
how the fuck you gonna already try to tell me how to be a husband?
You're
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
No,
And you probably ain't never had a husband.
That's
What
valid.
scale is you rating it off of?
that's valid.
You know what I'm saying? What you reading in the books, what you hearing? Because that ain't what marriage is. You know what I'm saying? That's why
I
I'm
agree.
gonna go with the flow type of guy. Because the girl who might sweep me out my feet might have been the girl that I would have initially thought would be my wife. You get what I'm saying? But then now I'm like, shit, this might be my wife. But if I was already like, hold on, you know how to cook? And you know, cooking can change. You can learn some seasoning, get some people. Like, the first meal, like, oh, that first meal wasn't it.
No, okay.
Men can't get
That's-
away
that's
with that.
valid.
Women do
You know
that
what I'm saying?
shit. Men-
That's valid. I see what y'all
Yeah,
saying.
I just what I tell you earlier.
Yeah.
I just told her the same shit.
Yeah.
I
No,
met
because
I
they're-
met a chick
Yeah.
on a cruise. She gonna watch this and probably talk shit. I met a chick on a cruise. She was a TikToker. She's a content creator. She walked up to me and my daughter on a cruise. I was like, I know you from blah blah blah. Long story short, she sent me this list like a
Of
chick.
expectations.
Yeah, of expectations. Like
I
I
said, that's
expect this.
wild.
I
This
want to
is
be
real
married
life.
again.
Yes,
yeah, I want
that's
to be married
wild.
again, and I want to do this. I want you to plan stuff. And
Y'all,
all this. And all
they
that.
Oh, and they
even
give you a
date.
time limit.
But
like,
how about this?
Crazy.
It ain't that. Nah, she blocked me on everything you could think of. But what I'm saying is, this
oh,
ain't
she ain't
the,
gonna see this. Then.
this ain't the first. Nah, she gonna watch. This ain't the first time it happened either. This is regular. This
Yeah,
is regular.
because-
I don't know if it's just because of my age or whatever, or maybe that's the kind of
But
woman
is
I
it-
attract.
Is that right? Because I wanted to ask you that too. Like, is that what women are doing? Like, okay, well, these are my expectations. Because that's wild. Because I don't.
I ain't never heard the checklist, but women, they have like a mental list
Yeah.
of like what they see. Like
All
so,
she did was text it to me. That's really the same thing, bro. They got I hear it all the
yeah,
time.
but she
now.
lets you know.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even let you know that you like meeting the list.
I mean,
like,
but I told
like
her.
so if
I
I
told
talk
her.
to a girl and she be like, and I heard a girl say she intentional, right?
Mhm.
And then her stuff just be like, you know, like I'm looking for a husband, you know,
Mhm.
he gonna be a provider, he gonna be this and that. And say you meet a man who like ain't there. You know how you watch the movies like he be broke,
Yeah.
then he got rich, like his scheme came through. I forgot
Yeah.
what
That
movie. It's like a
Tyler
Tyler
Perry
Perry movie.
movie,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he became everything that she wanted him back. And then he you know, he went on to the other
Yeah.
woman. She tried to kill the woman or something. But because
Yeah.
she was so ready that she wanted him to be ready before his time instead of growing with him. And I think some of the best stuff I ever did, even some of my best friendships, we grew. Like some of my
Yes.
best
Yeah.
friends, I didn't even think we was gonna be cool. Like
Yeah.
one of my best partners to this day, it's
Uh,
the love is always there. We barely talk to each other, but when we talk to
Mhm.
each other, it's the same thing.
uh,
When I first went, I met him in college. We was on the same basketball team. When I went on my visit, I thought he was the nigga I wasn't gonna like.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I know I ain't gonna like this nigga. He was quiet, nonchalant. He was always mugging. And then like so with me already being like that, I kind of distanced myself from him.
Yeah.
Just being around time and hooping, he
Mm.
became one of my favorite people to play with, one of my cool people, and he's my homeboy to this day. And I
Mm.
thought I wasn't gonna like him. But some of the homeboys I called, like from my high school, my best buddies,
Yeah.
we ain't even talking to this
You
day
go-
for no reason.
That's
we don't
why
even
you
know why.
gotta-
Life just
Apart.
took us another
That's
way.
why you
Yeah.
got to put in time. I mean, in a relationship
You do.
anyway. Like I hate, like women always say, "Oh, that's a red flag. That's a red." Well, red flag your ass the fuck out of here. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you because
'Cause-
I don't approach like when men date me. I don't approach it. I'm gonna go with the flow because you have to decide whether you like me. I'm the woman, so I can't tell you to marry me. I have to allow you time and space to see if I'm what you want. Right? I need
And
to
that's why I
allow
put it
you
on
that.
the man, because we
Yeah.
the one that bring in the marriage. The women getting out of it, we putting them in it.
So I
So
don't have no
choose wisely.
checklist. I don't. I just
So
because-
we the
because I
reason
don't
that the
know.
divorce rate is high.
If the next time I get married, I'm just text messages in the bitch. Like, will you?
That's wild. This
Shit, this day and age, that might
Hey,
be
let's
actually
tell you,
better.
this is married. This is what you talking about. I'm tired of being alone right now.
And you know what it is? That's why I think it be too. You know, a lot of people just think because like when you raised, It's just like why people go to college. Because
You're
you're raised,
told,
like that's told like
yeah.
that's the better life.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
your
facts.
better life is being. So if you
Yeah.
get to a certain age and you're not married, you start thinking it's you. So
Uh-huh.
then when you find somebody and you be like, oh shit, this it. You jump the gun because you like shit. This my one, and we here. And if you knew you had time, like y'all lived a little longer than me.
Mhm.
When you know that, like when you tell a kid right now, I know you'll tell your daughters. How old are your daughters? They still teenagers?
Nah, my daughter's 21 and 22.
21. And you'll tell them right now, like you still ain't lived life yet. So
Yeah.
if your
Tell
daughter
them
tell you
all
like,
the
I think I found the
Yeah.
one, you'll be like, just be a little.
I got
more
nephews. I tell my nephews that.
Yeah,
I was like,
like-
man, go out there, enjoy your life. Don't worry about
Yeah.
getting
And see,
married.
when I
all
was
that.
20,
get that out your system.
And an older person will tell me like, man, you gonna find your one in your 30s. I'm like, what? By 30, I'm already have 4 kids and be, you know what I'm saying? But really,
That's-
now that
yeah.
I hit my 30, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm in my best way of even identifying a woman. Like I know what I want more.
Yes.
So I would know when I have it. And
Yes.
but we raised to think like by a certain age or by a certain time. And like you said, because it ain't those days where you can get married at 20 and it can last
Right.
long.
I could tell
Right.
you going to end up marrying a whore.
I can't.
Damn.
Nah.
I can tell. He gonna be with one of them
You
whores one day. I'm gonna
wild.
tell you what happened. A light bulb gonna go off. If I just move to another state, nobody will know.
All her
this
whole history will be
motherfucker's a whore.
erased.
I don't see that.
And I
don't
can
see that.
love her.
I don't know where you got that
and
from.
treat her like no. Just like
But if I did marry a hoe, she gonna be a better wife than a nun hoe.
You gonna make sure of that.
Yeah, and if I married her, that means she got it. Or that thing thinking like yours. She said, I got old niggas still trying to marry me.
Oh God.
I said, dang.
I don't know. I mean, let me tell you what though. Marriage is hard. Like I have women tell me, well, marriage ain't supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be easy. I'm like, have you
That's
ever been
not
married?
true.
No, of course not. Because you wouldn't have said that dumb
Yes,
shit.
And that's what's wrong. A lot
But
of these
marriage
women
is a
get their
beautiful
doctor's degree
thing.
It is.
and
It
get
It's-
still
it's
takes
a
work
beautiful-
and
it does.
dedication
It's a
and
beautiful
sacrifice
thing.
every day. You got
these
to be
women
willing to
get
do
these
that
doctor's
shit
degrees. They on
every
these
day.
podcasts and start talking about shit they ain't never experienced.
That's true.
That's why I let y'all have that
Those be
marriage
the women
battle
that
more
do the most
before I
talking
do.
to.
I just
The
say
women
I
ain't.
think
The
and make
women
sure I
ain't
don't
never
say
been married. Do the most
chronically
talking.
or scientifically. I don't say none of that. I say I think, and I also let everybody know I ain't been married, but I have lived.
Yeah.
And I have experienced things. That's why when y'all was having y'all debate, I said, hey, y'all just seeing it from two different ends. Y'all both been married. Y'all gonna know more about marriage and what it takes to stay married or get divorced better than I am.
But I'll tell you
No, by the
this.
time we done with your ass, you gonna know.
I mean, yeah.
Like
You
I'll
don't
say
know.
this. I
You be
learned
seasoned
more
up.
about marriage and myself as a wife post divorce than I did when I was married.
Exactly.
Not
I mean,
for
you
real.
got married
For-
too soon.
Yes, I did. That's a fact.
And how old were you when you got married?
27, 28,
So
something like that.
again, don't get married till you're 30 and up.
Until
Or until you damage
until you-
goods, because then you're gonna try to make it work. Because you know your window is small of finding somebody else. So you're gonna try to
I
make
couldn't
sure
do
it works. That's the thought of the day. Are we going out on that? Is that the drop the mic? Nope. All right, it's cute.
Yeah,
My
shit.
God, drop the mic.
All right. Hey, man, it's been talking in rhythm, man. It's been a good day. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Hey, like, share, comment. Hey, comment. Let us know why is divorce so high. Let us know y'all take, man, because I can use it because I ain't been divorced and I only want to be married one time.
Yeah.
And that way I can come back and call them 15 years later and be like, yeah, we still rocking and rolling.
Already. Good night.
That's all.
Yeah, you good.